Cricbuzz Comm and West Indies 97 for 4. It looked for a moment like Shimron Hetmeyer and Kieron Pollard could get them close, maybe put together a partnership, Ajay. But when you're chasing 241, there's only one way to play, surely. They had to go for it.
Yeah, but you have to go for it. But it's a double-edged sword, isn't it? I mean, to get to 240, you'll have to be around for long enough to get close to that. But it's a call that you make, and I think it was a call that you saw from the whole side because they went all right at the top. A bit, maybe a bit early, but we could say that sitting here, it's much easier.
All the stats show that 3 wickets down inside the first 6 overs, you lose about 90% of your games chasing anything above 150. So, look, it's not likely, but Kieron Pollard is still there. You, like me, think Jason Holder is probably one of the better players as in genuine batsman in the West Indies.
Well, certainly, I feel that, and I think he should have been batting at 4 for West Indies in Test match cricket for the last few years. He is the best player, but we're talking different skills here. You need, what, another 140 odd runs in 10 overs. Yes, Pollard could do it. Yes, Jason Holder is the man who could, give him support. But you're looking at one ball. India needs one ball to go their way. So you got to say India's in total control of this game.
Kuldeep's getting a little bit of turn, but I want to talk about Mohammad Shami. Back into the side tonight. It just continues. From the time he toured New Zealand, we're going back, 14, 15 months ago, or earlier this year, sorry, it was, earlier this year. He's just kicked goals from time and time again. We call it kicking goals in rugby terms, football terms, but he's been brilliant since that time of touring New Zealand. He's back in, his fitness is outstanding, and I think he's bowling as well as he's ever bowled in his career.
You're absolutely right, and I think fitness was probably the key that you talked about, because he always had that action, he always had that release. It was about consistently bowling ball after ball after that at that same length, and that fitness has done him good, and he is the best that's going around for India at the moment. I was just surprised that I didn't see him in the other 2 games that India played.
And much like our presentation, his seam presentation is probably one of the best in world cricket. I think between he and Bhuvi, the seam presentation for both those guys is phenomenal. And if you hit the strings, you just ask enough questions time and time again. And he just got that little bit of pace on his side as well. All right, no Washington Sundar as yet. Thought he could have been an option to the left-handers, but while Pollard is there, maybe Virat is just saying, I don't need to bowl him. I don't need to expose him to a guy who can possibly take a 25 or 30 off that over.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good call, and I think probably Dew's another reason. One is what you said, left-handers, and he wants to use him differently. The first couple of games was right at the top. He was bowling that first over. Maybe the Dew, so he wants to get through, Shivam Dube's over, and he's got an extra seamer in the side. Maybe he won't bowl today.
Catching again with Shami this time. Just the one tonight so far.
With Shami, I won't worry. The worry was about Washington Sundar and the other guys in the last game. With Shami, you're not going to, he's a safe enough fielder. But these are things that are bound to happen.
I mean, you were a brilliant fielder in your time, and it's a confidence thing, isn't it? The catching, the fielding. At times, if things aren't going your way, you kind of, I don't want the ball to come to me.
Yeah. And I get that feeling when I saw Washington Sundar in that last game. And I can relate to that because it was actually on a New Zealand tour where I was dropping everything. And then I tried to hide in the slips and the ball comes to me. And then you go to deep fine leg and then you get another catch. It just seems to follow you when you don't want the ball to come. And it's just the opposite of when you're confident. You just want anything to be in the air and because you want to catch everything. So it's a mindset thing. I don't think you should worry so much. Indian side is fielding well enough. It's just a couple of games. We'll get over it.
Chances out of 10 of the West Indies making it home?
Oh, there's always 50-50 chance I feel in a game, but 0.
0. Yeah, well, I feel pretty much the same way. Down to Kieron Pollard, he's going to have to probably get 120, 130 not out, and can he do it? Well, we'll wait and find out. But we're back with you with end of the show, end of the innings, and possibly with an Indian series victory.